giving me some great pleasure to introduce the mayor of Shinnston, Sammy Marco.
We good now? Okay. Sorry about that noise. Again, welcome everybody to Shinnston. As mayor, this is one of my biggest pleasures, this and the 4th of July concert, because I get to be on the same stage with these folks up here, because what they do is amazing. They work throughout the year, giving up their personal time, and tonight, this is their gift to us. So I want to thank you ahead of time for the gift. And Merry Christmas to everybody. First off, we've got a couple of people in the crowd I'd like to introduce. We have Councilman Rodney Strait. Amy, come up front, please. We have a new city manager. Amy Wilson is our new city manager. She started back in February. She is 100% behind all the things, activities that go on. She was amazed of what the activities do for a small town like Shinnston. And Amy, welcome back. She was in Arizona and she's back in this area. She graduated from Lincoln High School, so welcome you back. And we have the mayor of Salem here, Bobby Samples. Bobby is a good friend of mine, and he constantly is looking at Shinnston for helping and seeing what we do here. And Bobby, it's a great pleasure to have you. And we're looking from Salem also. So we do share things. There's some equipment we share with Salem and some they share with us. So, and Bobby hasn't been in the band, man. They kicked him out, but I think they'll let him back in. But one thing I do want to say, this is a volunteer organization, and if you can see it in your heart to give donations to them so they can support, because they have to buy the music, the truck that they use. Tomorrow they'll be in Buchanan, so if you enjoy yourself tonight and you want to hear it again, go to Buchanan tomorrow. I think at 3 o'clock
we'll be performing tomorrow at the Way of Holiness Church in Buchanan. It's right off of Route 33, right across the street, basically from the Huddle House.
I have a short memory. You wouldn't believe it. So it's my pleasure again this year to introduce the Shinnston Community Band under the direction of Mike Cale.
is the 20th annual winter concert by the Shinnston Community Band. This marks my 10th season with the band. We're going to start off our next tune. Our next tune here is going to be entitled Christmas Day, a fantasy on old carols. as was said earlier by Mr. DeMarco, everyone up here is a volunteer, driving some from as far as Tucker County. Got some people coming up here all the way from Buchanan, Fairmont, Morgantown, from all over. Some people driving up to an hour and a half to come to weekly rehearsals for this group. There really aren't too many other groups like this out there. I'd like to introduce some of those players to you right now. We're going to start off with our flute section. On flute, we have Kathy Hebb, Catherine Bond, Sarah Lieber, Lisa Godwin, Alyssa Ashley, and Lauren Ransom. And in our oboe section, we have Jennifer DeBetz. That's all. And that's all we need, because she's really good. She covers it all anyway. So, the next thing we're going to do is a little bit different take on the Holly and the Ivy. We have clarinets in this band too, so I can hear who they are. There's Caitlin Deems, Sarah Bean, Crystal Parker. Want something? John Sullivan, Marcus Huffman, Amanda Bice, Sherry Jeffries, Joanna Huffman, and Harry Bailey. And on bass clarinet, we have Sarah Zeens. This next tune is a Christmas tune, but it's not one that you may have heard before. This is really was found back in the early 1900s. It's a Southern Appalachian tune. Appalachian, right? They correct me on this all the time. But it's called Appalachian Carol. It's a nice, pretty little tune. Hope you enjoy it. take a second to introduce our saxophone section to you. On alto saxophone, we have Kayla Rhodes, Jane Lambert, Jay Lieber, and Brian Hooten. On tenor sax, we have Wayne Hartman and Brandon Haggerty. And way back there in the back, we have Kathleen Panic on the baritone saxophone. Next what we're going to do for you is Go Tell It on the Mountain. This is a fun one. This is a kind of, at least at the beginning of it, is Christmas meets the Tower of Power, if you guys remember that old band from back in the 70s. It's pretty cool stuff. Let's Go Tell It on the Mountain. That's a fun one. Our trumpet section. It's a big one. On trumpet, we have Mike Wilson, John Palladino, Bruce McCullough, Clayton Kale, Garrett Swagger, J.P. LaFollette, DJ Graziani, Dave Reap, Adam Ranson, Travis Dawson, Leah Herndon, Roger Carr. Some of you guys brought a fan club. I like that. And Deanna Fisher. And on E flat horn we have Monica McClure. This next one, again, is a non-traditional arrangement of a traditional songs about, Christmas songs about angels. So it's called Angels Sing. Our low brass section, people, the heavy metal section of the band. That was a joke, guys. I'll be here all night. Trombone, we have Russ McIntyre, Jim Bryant, Rick Haney, Stanley Masters, Mackenzie Berg, Kirsten Loudermilk, Ian McIntyre, and Dave Newsom. On baritone euphonium, which, by the way, this is the biggest baritone section we've ever had. We have Joe Thomas, Teresa Hooten, former director of the Shinnston Community Band and former Lincoln Band director, Bill Way. Nikki Hart, saxophone. Don't we call her Nikki, we're Ronnie. And Ryan Deans and Chris DeAngelis. On tuba, we have Paul Deans. There you go. And Andrew Schulte. And on bass guitar, Bob Heck. All right, we're going to do Jingle Bells meets Sing, Sing, Sing. If you guys know that old jazz tune. Okay, in our percussion section this year, we have Mike Hess, Skylar Campbell, Noe Jeffries, Lexi Riggleman, and Lincoln High School band director Fred Channel. And next thing we're going to do is, it's actually my favorite, but it's the most wonderful time of the year. those of you that have been to these concerts before know what it can be like with me having this little talking stick right here and nothing to read off of. Sometimes it doesn't go so well. You mispronounce things. And, some of you may remember what I'm talking about. So I'm going to try to get as much of this in without it being written down as possible. I apologize ahead of time for any mistakes I'm about to make here. This is, like I said, our 20th year in existence. This band was started by Mr. Randall Hall. A lot of you guys will know this, Randall Hall. He started this out of the Shinnston alumni band over 20 years ago. And a lot of the people in that band were saying, we'd like to do this more than just every 2 or 3, 4 years. Can we get together a little more often? Well, yes, and this band right here was born. And at that time, it was just mainly people that had graduated from Shinnston High School. And it started to grow a little bit. Louis Oliveria, who's another former band director of Lincoln High School, took it over for a couple years. Bill Wade had it for a few years. Then I've taken it over, and all this time it's continuing to grow into what it is now. And we've got a lot of people here that get together just for the love of making music. That's it. There's no money involved whatsoever. And why in the world they put up with me for the last 10 years, I have no idea. But we have a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Some people have dusted off the instrument after 25 or 30 years and decided to come back to it. And they will say, admittedly, it's a little rough at first, but it comes back to you. It is a lot of fun. I really love working with these people. They make this my release. And I'm a middle school band director, and coming to this is kind of my, just relax and just relax and do it. We have some people, although not as many as in the past, we have a few people here that has been with this band since its inception 20 years ago, even further back into the Shinnston alumni band. I'd like for those people to stand and be recognized. If you've been with the band since the beginning. And while the core of the band stays about the same, we do, like I alluded to earlier, we do have people coming from, we've had them coming from Preston. I don't think we have them this year, but Preston County, Monongalia County, Marion, Taylor, Doddridge, of course Harrison County is most of our people, Upshur County, Tucker County. Now, in the past, we've been having coming as far as Pocahontas County, if you can believe that. That was a drive. But it is a lot of fun. We also have some people that have moved into the area or for one reason or another have decided, hey, this is the thing I want to do. And this is their very first time ever performing with the band. I would like for those people to stand and be recognized. If you've never played with us before, this is your first time. Go ahead. We've got the 20-year people, we've got the first-year people, and there's a lot of in between. A lot of people who's been with us for 10, 15 years, some has been from 2 to 10, But it is a lot of fun. If you're interested in joining the community band, it's actually pretty easy to do. You can come up here, you can talk to me, or actually any one of the band members. We're on Facebook. Just search Shinnston Community Band. We do have a website back up again, shinstonband.com. Okay? So you can get on our email list there. And are we still on Twitter? We don't tweet as often as we used to, but we're there. Oh, he's got some jokes. I haven't seen those. Okay. So, band jokes. They're a blast. Okay. We're just going to play a couple more tunes for you. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm kind of working up a sweat right here a little bit. It's both hot and I'm not used to moving around there very much. So, I'm going to take a little break. We've got an excellent up-and-coming conductor to direct the community band here. And I think my replacement is probably going to replace me next year. But we're going to welcome up to the podium Mr. Robert Ransom. He's after my job. That's Robert Ransom, everybody. Nice guy. There are a lot of people behind the scenes that make this go other than just the hardworking musicians up here. Our officers who really do all the behind the scenes work. Richard Herndon, our president of our board of directors. Russ McIntyre is our secretary and treasurer. And our past president, Evan Jones. There's several people there that help put together our performance schedule and other opportunities. That's Mike Wilson, Russ McIntyre, again, Richard Herndon, Ryan Deems, and myself. And to keep our library going is former city manager, Deborah Herndon. Now, none of this right here either would be possible without, first of all, Place to Place. We really thank Pastor Kevin Newsom and the First Baptist Church here to let us perform indoors on a cold night. The Harrison County Cultural Arts Foundation, we provide us with grants to get things like music and equipment and everything. Also, the city of Shinnston, and I got it, Sam. And there's Sammy Blarco, the Shinnston City Council. Hey, did you hear they messed that up on the news this summer? Yeah. I'm not the only one. That was a much bigger audience too, Sammy. Anyways, again, our new city manager here, Amy Wilson, thank you all for your support. Lincoln High School, where we go to rehearse each week, has been gracious enough to let us use their facilities and even a lot of their equipment. The Harrison County Board of Education, same reasons there. And most of all, you guys for giving us a reason to play and for your continued support throughout the years. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. We're going to do one last song, and this is our traditional ending to our winter concert series. And you have to sing along, okay? This is White Christmas. I've been told to let you guys know that the words are printed in your program if you don't know them.
Just
once again, thank you all so much for your continued support of us and everything. And if you're in the Buchanan area tomorrow and you want to come watch a good concert again, or if you know somebody in Buchanan who would enjoy something like this, let them know about it. Thank you. Be safe. God bless you all. Thank you.